once you are with her, she's gonna be your wife.
Wait, so when you date a person, then you have to marry them?
That is what you have to let the girl believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
selling dreams, guys.
My name is James. I'm from Nigeria.
Hi, I'm Varushka from South Africa.
My name is Natomi and I'm from Angola.
My name is Mina and I'm from Sudan.
My name is Nadia, and I am from Rwanda.
In my country, sex before marriage is taboo.
It's considered a taboo, but people still do it.
We're a very like Christian country. At least the morals are from, Christianity. So there's no sex before marriage. What is sex? Nobody talks about it.
So the reason why I kind of step backward before, then I come forward again is like there's like a 2-generation gap. Like our parents, they were more like, okay, yeah, no sex before marriage. For the youths, it's something like people don't believe in that taboo anymore whenever they can do it. And I believe maybe our parents do that, but they just don't tell us about it.
True, I'm with you on that point.
In Kigali, we have a term that says Kigali we share, and it doesn't mean food. We're not talking about food. So we're very hush-hush when it comes to sex, but we know that everybody does it, but nobody talks about it.
Back in Sudan, it doesn't happen at all. Like, you would actually, like, if you get caught, like, you could end up in jail and all that stuff.
So if the girl want to marry, so they expect the girl to be virgin and put something on the bed to see the blood. The youth of nowadays, they don't follow that, and they don't look at it as taboo. So because if I see you, I like you, then I want to feel you.
Online dating is highly popular in my country.
I just recently came back from South Africa, and as being a single person, I was on the dating app, and I found a lot of my single friends and cousins were all on it. So yes, I would think that it has become very popular.
In Nigerian, it's popular based on like if you live in urban area, but the rural area is not that popular.
So if I could say online dating, using the apps, it's not that popular. Maybe Facebook, Instagram, that kind of, I don't know if that falls under the scope of online dating. Recently, I heard there's like a lot of Tinder, like dating going on, but like you said, it's pretty much in the city and very hookup culture.
In Sudan, there's no such thing as a dating app, period.
What did they use then?
Culturally, like, the engagement period is your dating period.
Wow.
You get engaged and then you go on dates, but they are chaperoned still.
Oh,
So,
okay. Doesn't matter if she's a good girl or a bad girl.
I think it does matter.
With me, I kind of agree with what Nadia has to say. Like, we can meet off from social media, Facebook and stuff, but not necessarily dating app. And I feel like in Angola, everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
Everyone knows each other.
Polygamy is legal and accepted in my country. Step forward.
With South Africa, polygamy is a cultural thing. So with the Zulu tradition specifically, you are allowed to have, I think, about 4 wives. I mean, our past president, Jacob Zuma, had 4 wives and I think like about 13 kids.
I believe in Nigerian, there's no crime to have like 10, 20 women. If you have the money, it's okay. But I think, so it depends like where the culture play a role a little bit. So if you are from the northern part of Nigeria, they are more like used to that kind of having a lot of women. But then there's a factor that involve about it too, like traditional religions and all those stuff. It's more acceptable with the Muslim people.
Can the roles be reversed? Can like a woman have like 100 husbands or boyfriends or whatever?
I know it's like a lion,
That's the problem.
Nice analogy, James. Nice
You know,
analogy.
like a lion. Okay, if you want to have 10 men too, so that means I won't treat you the way I'm supposed to treat you, right? So that means like the responsibility become equality. But if I have 10 wives, then that means I'm rich enough to take care of you and the kids, and possibly buy you house and make you feel comfortable. But if I find you doing it, you are out. But if you do it, don't let me know.
No, I was gonna say I have a problem with the mindset of polygamy. In itself, if it works for people, it's okay. I just do not like the double standard when it comes to the genders. So a man can have many, partners, but a woman cannot have many partners. Why?
You have to support them, you have to support their family too.
And the kids
And
as
the
well.
kids too. So anybody that type to that get wife thing, so you have to keep taking care of them. So most of men that do that, they always die very young. So it always shows by the record. So they don't last, then the wife just go and decide their own future.
People know that he's cheating, they will just like ignore it. If a woman does that, it can cost her her life, like her whole life, just because of that.
Equality in
isn't.
cheating, okay? No, equality in repercussions at least. Like for the consequences,
exactly.
we need the same consequences for men and for women.
It is considered impolite for a man to directly ask a woman out on a date.
I feel like in my country, they don't even ask
That's
you
what I'm
out.
saying,
They're
yeah.
like, we normally go in group. So we would go, let's say we have a party. So everyone is there and everyone would just be talking to each other. And that's how it starts.
Yeah, back to what I said before.
What is dating?
Yeah, exactly. Just the concept of dating does not exist in Sudan. Like, people are seen outside with the opposite, like, sex. It's frowned upon.
There's nothing like really dating in that aspect. It's just more like a kind of liking each other's, then it built from there, because the idea of the girl is like, okay, once you are with her, she's gonna be your wife.
Wait, so when you date a person, then you have to marry them?
That is what you have to let the girl believe.
Oh wow.
So what
Okay.
Like, okay, so even if it's like a one-night stand, she still want to believe like this is my
Oh,
husband.
this is forever.
And she might be stuck in that.
Oh my
still calling
God!
it. Yeah,
Stop
like-
selling dreams, guys. Like,
In my country, it's common to do group dates rather than one-on-one dates.
I feel like we normally date each other's friend or cousins. So if you go out, you're gonna meet my friend and I'm gonna date your friend. So yeah, I don't feel like we call each other out on dates.
Sudan, so after the engagement part is when you start to date, and every date is chaperoned either by the girl's sister, brother, their parents, whatever. So like there's always someone on the date with them. They're never alone until they're married.
So it's almost like a group date.
Basically, yeah.
If you just bring everything in, you will mess a lot of things out. They always say like, okay, be with your, be sure like she wants you, because what about if you take her to your group and she wants other guy, you're in trouble. so I'm just joking about that. So, but yeah, most time one-on-one.
since we're conservative people, I don't think we're very comfortable expressing like affection for someone when there are many people around. So that's the reason why one-on-one is still very preferred to group dates. When you're in a group, you sometimes people even pretend like they don't have feelings for each other. Like you just like let it, you know,
Low-key.
slip away. Yeah, you keep it low key. There's a very low key, you know, thing going on.
I feel that because with us, it's kind of the same. We're in the group, and once let's say I know that my friend likes one of the guys, I'm gonna give them the privacy, but we're still in the same place.
Looking out for your friend, right?
Yeah.
In my country, it's common for men to provide a dowry to the family of his future wife. 3, 2, 1.
That's Africa for you.
Cows. In
Yeah,
Rwanda,
cows, la bola.
Cows are, we call that imwano, and there's actually ceremony for it. Our traditional wedding is called gusaba, where the family of the guy comes with, you know, the cows and proposes it to the girl's family, and then the girl's family agrees. They take the gifts, and it's not buying the girl. It is a token of appreciation for, you know, giving us our future wife. So yeah, dowry is a very big part of our culture. Recently, there have been discussions among young people. Do we still think it's a relevant thing in 2023 for, you know, the guy's family to give dowry or like a bride price? I am not opposed to it, honestly. I think it's a beautiful thing that honors the woman and her family.
Would you be like considered prime property because you're educated and live in a first world country? So,
Look at me. I want to believe so. I don't know. Maybe ask my future husband's family.
In my country, we have what is called alambamento. Girl's family needs to like give a list to the future husband's family, and that list is made by her uncle. So they're gonna choose, like, if they want a house, they need to receive a house. If they want a car, you need to give them a car. If the girl is a virgin, they apply like different rules to that thing. If she's not, they give you like penalties for it. If the girl is not,
After
Wow.
the test drive, then
yeah.
they can.
If a girl is not virgin, because they're gonna take you to the hospital to know if you're actually
Oh, wow.
a virgin.
Okay, you better be a virgin in Angola.
well, we have different traditions, right? We have the Xhosa, the Venda, with the Zulu tradition, which is most popularly known. And I think similarly with the other African cultures, is our dowry system is called la bola, where the man gives cows to the girl's family. So he brings like the herd of cows to her house or to her farm, and the more cows, obviously, the more better. And similarly with Angola, more prime property the girl is, you get more cows, and it can be very, very, very expensive.
The man is expected to pay, I wouldn't say on the first day, but throughout the whole dating process.
The culture, your mother has raised you that you have to take care of your woman and you have to take care of your family. So a man grew up to have that mentality. So until he died. So technically, it doesn't matter. Like, it's good sometimes for the girl to have her own profession, you know, more educated and everything. But in the ideal way, like the guy will take care of the family continuously. Even if the girl she's richer than him, the girl will never do it.
The girl will never like pay for anything?
Maybe something like he didn't know about. So if you know about it, he will still try to give it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's unheard of to go on a first date and a guy expects you to go 50-50 with them. Yeah. I would do it. I would pay my part. I would just be like, yeah, I'm never gonna see this guy again. I know for a fact there's gonna be
not my future husband.
Yeah. Even though I wouldn't consider myself to be conservative. I don't know, maybe how we're brought up.
Yes.
I just still would like a man to financially step up, and I will, as we go along, if we become serious, then we start going like 50-50 on stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to court me, when you're trying to like get me on your side, yeah, you better pay for stuff.
So on like the chaperone dates, like the guy pays for everyone that's there.
Oh.
Because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be like, I'm curious. So like, if there's like 2-3 people on top of the date, he's gonna pay for everyone.
As an African woman, I feel like people expect a lot from us in the African society. I feel like it makes sense that men need to take care of us. As a child, when you grow up, you're already taking care of the house, you're helping your mom cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing a lot of stuff, and you're still 9. So I feel like when you grow up, you're gonna take care of your husband and them kids. They need to take care of me. That's all I need to say. Yeah. Traditionally speaking, the men should take care of their African women.
We do.
True.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.